We are Old Wesley. We are coaches and volunteers. We are kids of all years. We are designated drivers and honour strivers. We are training day drillers and last-minute thrillers. We are big match days. We are early Sundays. We are first to arrive because we live to strive. We are part of rugby's history, chasing the next victory. We are a family in unity. We are your community. We are pounding heart rates. We are lifelong teammates. We are stories told. We are heart and soul. We are glory days. We are every day. We are rugby giants and post-match pints. We are chest-proud medal. We are every level. We are mums, girls and dads, and do dare lads. We are sponsors and winners, and believing grinners. We are here to compete until we are dead on our feet. We are from here and there, tourers extraordinaire. We are power and pace, and bruised bone face. We will always thus be the spirit of rugby. We are here because of you and because of your unwavering support. Thank you. 130 years, a club for life. Old Wesley, 1891.
Ladies and gentlemen from around the globe, around parts of West Ireland, middle of Ireland and Dublin, welcome to Donnybrook Stadium for today's AIL Division 1B Round 17 game between Old Wesley and Buccaneers. Of course, this league coming to its penultimate round here today with Buccaneers on third position in the league on 51 points and Old Wesley on fifth on 44 points. Of course, Wesley 6 points behind Highfield in fourth, but Buccaneers only 1 point ahead of them with Highfield on 50. Again, a lot at play here today. Wesley fighting to stay into promotion hopes, and of course Old Belvedere fighting to look to stay alive here in promotion hopes. It's a very dry day here in Donnybrook, folks. Unlike last week, we had some showers earlier on the day, but it is dry now. A little bit of wind out in the pitch, but not much to talk about. Both teams are coming in relatively full strength, injury-wise, and of course our friends from Buccaneers have lost a couple of players to European duty with Connacht this weekend, but have still got a very strong team to pick from. And with that in mind, we'll take a look at the Buccaneers starting 15 today. So at fullback, of course, Stephen Mannion, son of the great Noel Mannion, winning a Connacht Senior Cup, of course, with Garbally, the heroics of 2018. On the wings, you've got Josh O'Connor, of course, Josh in the Connacht Academy, Josh hailing from Wexford Wanderers, a player I know very well, having been involved with several Leinster youth squads over the day, and of course, spent a number of years in UCD. And on the other wing, we've another former Leinster youth, Will Riley. Of course, Will normally a scrum half and in the Connacht Academy, but asked to deputise on the wing today. In the centres, we have Conor Fitzgibbon and Daniel Hawkshaw. Daniel, of course, no stranger to Donnybrook, another member of the Academy in Connacht, brother of David Hawkshaw. Daniel, a versatile 10 or 12. At 10 we have Michael Hanley, and at 9 we've Frank Hopkins. Then of course senior Connacht player Matt Burke starting at 1. At hooker we have Oisin Dolan. At 3 their captain Martin Staunton. In the rows you've got Rory Byrne and Fergus Galvin. The back row then of Sean O'Connell, Danny Quilter, and of course Connacht senior player Kieran Booth at 8. Booth a very abrasive, hard running 8. On the bench you've got Daniel Bulger, James Kelly, Fionn MacDonald, Ryan O'Mara, of course, Ryan O'Mara having played with Rockwell and Nina. At 20, Ross Murphy-Sweeney. Ross, I remember, an absolutely gifted amateur golfer. I remember him in the Irish Under-15 Open at the West Waterford Club, gosh, 6 or 7 years ago now. And of course, the versatile sub-full-back of Saul O'Carroll. That leads out the squad for Buccaneers today. And the Wesley team, no changes from last week for Old Wesley today. At full-back, the ever-versatile, ever-dangerous Alex Malloy. On the wings, we have Nathan Randalls and Thomas O'Callaghan. Of course, Thomas, former underage sevens player with Ireland. At the centres, another sevens international for Ireland, James O'Donovan, backed up by Owen Deegan. And of course, Deegan making some more of his very hard trademark straight line runs last weekend against Armagh. At 10, of course, former club captain Ian Cassidy and Gary Bradley, again son of Michael, at 9. The Noonan brothers and Cronin Gleeson make up the front row, Harry and Howard, and Cronin Gleeson. In the rows you've got David Moitier, his first real year with the seniors starting, and of course our captain Ian McGann. Back row, Will Fay, again we speak every week of Will Fay's huge engine. Newbie this year to the club, John McLean from Sydney, and of course Sam Pym. Sam, that roving number 8 who looks to get on the ball at all areas of the back line. On the bench, we have Rob Loftus, Sam Kenny, Josh O'Hare, David Poff looking to get his 90th AIL appearance today, Owen Monaghan and Keith Kavanagh. Again, an incredibly exciting Wesley and Buccaneers team here today. On a good, dry Donnybrook surface, we're going to see a lot of high-tempo rugby and the ball spread around. We're going to take a moment and we're going to hear a few words from our sponsors as we wait for both teams to enter the pitch.
Your next move matters, so why not move better? Start your move to permanent TSB today. Apply in-app for our award-winning current account and visit our Moving Bank online hub to guide you through the next steps. If you're ready to move, we're ready for you. So don't just move bank, move better. Choose permanent TSB.
Again, massive thank you to Permanent TSB, our title sponsor of our live streaming this year. Make sure you download the Permanent TSB app and start to make a move that matters today. And of course, also thanks to the club's title sponsor, Savills. Without Savills' continuing support of the club, we could not put out teams week in, week out here in Old Wesley. So as we wait for both teams to come out from the sheds here, a special mention to a man who can't be with us today. He's recuperating up in South Dublin. Alan Chapman. Alan, we're all thinking of you and we hope you get well soon, and we're looking forward to see you back here in the next couple of weeks. So again, we have a case of 3rd versus 5th in the league. Wesley, of course, having played the first team in the league last week, now played the 3rd team in the league and still remain in 5th position. We have Buccaneers now about to enter the field. Buccaneers playing in their traditional, now customary orange jersey with a black trim. And again, while we wait for that, we must speak of our referee today, Eddie Hogan O'Connell, a massively experienced referee on hand here. No stranger to Old Wesley. We've had him several times over the years. And now Wesley led onto the park by Ian McGann. we start with a moment's silence for John White, who recently passed away, a valued and loved member of Old Wesley. Again, our thoughts and sympathies go out to all of the White family today at this very, very difficult time. Ardeshka Revianam. Okay, folks, we're ready for the off here. As Eddie Hogan O'Connell gets just one last check on the mic, just to make sure all is good, and we'll be underway. Of course, Buccaneers here, kicking off to into the Wesley end.
No, it's fine, it's all right. No, it's not working, but fire ahead.
Just a few issues here with the ref mic being sorted out. Nigel Carroll on hand to try and get the technicalities going. Nigel, of course, the fourth official here today. Okay, so Michael Hanley is about to get us underway here for today's AIL Division 1B round 17 game. And Hanley sends it deep. Deegan's underneath it. Deegan takes, looks to kick, decides on a carry instead. Bradley now is going to go for the box. He's asking for the caterpillar to be formed. Bradley works it up the line. O'Callaghan gives chase. Ball stays in. Good gather there by the 9 for Buccaneers. Hopkins. Hopkins again looks to play. Plays Hanley. Hanley out to the hooker. Dolan. Buccaneers trying to get it wide to Josh O'Connor. Josh is taken down. Now Matt Burke there with that carry. Ball has been spilled forward. Deegan is on it. Greason with the carry. Gets taken down. Back to Harry Noonan. Harry, of course, the prop of the Noonan brothers. Bradley goes to the, dummies to the pocket to O'Donovan. O'Donovan gets stopped in his tracks. Bradley has bodies both sides to Wilfay. Wilfay at first receiver to tip on to Gleason. Gleason's pretty much stopped straight away. Back to the pocket of Cassidy. Cassidy with the up and under. Well taken there by Stephen Mannion, the Buccaneers fullback, who had to come forward for it. John with the shoot, forced the kick from Hanley, and Hanley pushes it down into the Wesley 22. Fairly lively start to the game here today. And it looks as if we have a change in the Wesley. No, we don't. Howard Noonan now looking to get the line out. Gap. To his liking. It goes to the front to Pym. Pym secures it. Wesley now looking to set up the maul. It's fair to say, I'd say Wesley probably give away 4 or 5 stone today in the pack to Buccaneers. Buccaneers pack is a little bit bigger and heavier. Bradley barking at the troops to get them to where he wants. Faye with the carry. Bradley now rewinds to the short side. Gleeson with the pass over the top. Howard Noonan with the carry again. He's got to be cleaned early. It's a good clean there by McGann. Bradley now for the box again. This time it's pushed way closer to the line and it's gone up into the stand. Okay, a little huddle there by Buccaneers as they come in. Matt Burke giving Oisin Dolan the instructions and the call. We're waiting just while Danny Quilter ties his lace. This looks like it's going to the tail, I would imagine. Now into the middle. Quilter takes. Place, it's gone to Hanley. Back again. Offloaded. Oh, Connor Fitzgibbon there trying to give the offload to Will O'Reilly. But the ball was deemed just forward. We're going to come back for a Wesley scrum. Interesting to see that in the early stages, Buccaneers are looking to put a bit of width on this ball today. So now Bradley with the put in. Buccaneers putting a bit of a shunt on, but it's stopped. Back to Cassidy. Cassidy plays Donovan through the first tackler, but it's brought down quick ball by Bradley. Out to Cassidy in behind. Cassidy goes wide to O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan has a bit of sport on the inside. Steps in, he's tackled by O'Connor, but it's a great clean out by Randalls. Ball is bouncing around in midfield. And it's gathered by McGann. Buccaneers are offside. McGann thinks about going quickly, but again, doesn't do. A bit of a rush of blood to the head. Go through the process. I'm sure he can hear in his own head Morgan talking to him. Calls from the sideline to go to the corner. And Cassidy now pushes right up to that. Buccaneers 22. Now, Harry coming in to give Howard the brother the line-out call. So the mark is just off the 22. Wesley dummy to the tail. Moitier's up the middle, but it's stolen. Again, the hand of Danny Quilter, I believe it was, got in there. Back to Hanlon. In the pocket, Hanlon plays it down to Malloy's waiting under this one. Malloy takes it, plays O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan out to Randalls. He has support from Donovan on the outside. He opts not to take it. Rewinding here, Will Fay at first receiver. Plays Cassidy. Cassidy with the big ball over the back. It's well held by Noonan, the younger of the two. Howard steps in on Josh O'Connor. Two former Leinster youths going head to head there. Bradley to Cassidy. Cassidy kicks, looking for the 50-22. Will he get it? Yes, he will indeed. Great half volley into the 22 by Cassidy there to get the 50-22. A wonderful piece of play by the 10. So Wesley now back where they were a moment or two ago. This is a get right line out. Again, Noonan brothers having a little bit of a consort. It's gone to the tail. Free for old Wesley. Buccaneers closing the gap. Will Fay picks and goes. He's got it over the goal. Can he go all the way himself? Will Fay has gone all the way himself to the line. Quick free kick, tap and go. Goes 22 metres, beats 4 defenders and dots down What an opening score here from old Wesley. The Connacht players, the Buccaneers players are looking a little bit perplexed as to why the free kick was given. Martin Staunton, the captain there, just talking to our referee today. Oh, Eddie Hogan O'Connell, just wondering, you know, was it fair? But he says the score stands, and now Cassidy stands over the conversion. Cassidy with the kick right on the 5 hash on the 22. It's a good strike, but it's going to drift just to the left of the posts. So again, we've just over 8 minutes here on the clock in Donnybrook. And Old Wesley have taken a 5-0 lead over Buccaneers. Now, Michael Hanley will get ready with the restart again for Bucks. The last time he went deep, what's he going to do this time? Deegan is again deep in the pocket waiting for it. Same area. This time it's O'Callaghan who gathers it closer to the line, steps in. O'Callaghan is tackled by Staunton, the captain. Now Gleeson, the first receiver. To Cassidy. Cassidy plays it in behind. Oh, Noonan had to check himself a little bit, Howard, before he took that, but he's still on his feet, he's still going strong. Big leg drive from Howard Noonan. Cassidy again, playing Cronin Gleeson. Cassidy with the inside to O'Donovan, goes himself, plays Fay. Fay's in the back, he's got Bradley in support on one side. He opted for Bradley rather than McGann. Wesley have numbers if they can just spin it here. Deegan looks to step inside to Noonan. Noonan is still carrying deep in the 22. Wesley need the ball back, it's there. Deegan playing scrum half to Moitier. Cassie again with a crossfield kick. Will it be 2 weeks in a row? No, Buccaneers have this one and the mark is called. Great bit of play there by Wesley, but feel maybe a little bit of quicker ball and they could have got more out of it. Well, it's end-to-end stuff here at the moment in Donnybrook. So Wesley now will restart with a line out just outside of the Buccaneers 22, probably halfway between the Buccaneers 22 and 10. Howard Noonan's just getting a little bit of a treatment on the ankle. Sorry, Harry Noonan's getting a little bit of treatment on the ankle, but he looks good to play on. Noonan now rejoining the pack to get the line out call. Great break by Will Fay. He had both Ian McGann on his outside and Bradley on the inside. Possibly could have maybe played Bradley a little bit earlier and looked to be the support player. But again, a great break of play by Fay. Noonan with the line out restart. Pim is going up in the middle. Ball is lost. It's taken at the back. Ball is hacked forward by the scrum half Hopkins for Buccaneers. And it looks like that's going to be a 50-22 as well. 2 50-22s in the opening 12 minutes of this game here in Donnybrook. Great piece of vision and play by the 9 Hopkins for Buccaneers. Moitier just getting some running repairs to his jumping blocks. So Buccaneers here will restart the game with a line out about 15 metres, 17 metres from the Wesley line. Wesley don't contest in the air, but they look to stop them all. They've stopped the first little drive. It's now spinning to the line. Wesley need to be careful here, but it is creeping forward. Hogan O'Connell is quite happy with it. It's broken away now. Wesley legitimately bring the player down. Wesley here offside against Pim. Hopkins trying to get to the ball. It's taken in by Burke. Burke, of course, Connacht senior player. Galvin, the big row now. Josh O'Connor standing at first receiver. Hogan O'Connell calls Wesley back. It's going to be a penalty on the 5. Surely Connacht will go to the line here. Apologies, Buccaneers. Yep. Hanley to the line. Buccaneers, of course, in the earlier game of the year, caused an awful lot of trouble for Old Wesley with their line-out maul. I'm sure they're looking to do the same again. Interesting to see if Wesley stay down again. This time it's an overthrow, and it's taken by McLean at the tail. A one-handed grab by McLean. Great piece of individual skill there to reach up and get that. Bradley with the clearance, works the line, it's going to stay in. Riley takes it, plays the full back. No free coming. McLean gathers, carries. Mannion with the tackle, the full back. Now Wilfay again plays the inside ball to Cronin Gleeson. Gleeson still on his feet, and again Mannion with another tackle. This time it's Moitier, takes 2 of them to put him down. Gleeson with the slip on to Fay. Gleeson now playing scrum half to Malloy. Malloy to O'Donovan. O'Donovan sidles his way through that gap. He's eventually scragged down. Pym now with the ball. Pym looks to carry, beats the first tackler. Taken down by the second. Wesley now inside of the Buccaneers half. Bradley plays it out to Cassidy. Cassidy over the top to Noonan. Noonan again on that wing position in open play. Captain McGann steps back inside. Wesley with the clean. Cassidy plays Malloy through the gap. Malloy with the good hands. He's got men on the side. Pym will just give it to Don McLean. McLean is over. Great piece of support play and score there by McLean. And again, a great break by Pym. Wesley with their second try of the day. And this kick, definitely a lot easier for Cassidy. Cassidy with the kick just to the right of the posts. Cassidy adds the extras, so that's a 12-point lead to Old Wesley. 12 points to 0 here in Donnybrook in this AIL Division 1B round 17 clash with 16 minutes just gone on the clock. So that's a try apiece for both flankers here in the opening minutes of this game. Okay, Michael Hanley looks to get us going again. Hanley, this time it's a little bit shallower. Deegan is coming forward to take it, but it's taken by Pym, ably assisted by Harry Noonan. Now McGann at first receiver. Good clean out there by Deegan. Box coming from Bradley. It's a full court press by Wesley. It's taken and it's knocked on. To be fair, that was a tricky ball for the Buccaneers 9, Frank Hopkins, to come in and take. He had to come a fair old distance to take it, and the tackle was on point, forcing the knock on. Wesley will restart with a scrum here. So Buccaneers now with 2 deep. You've got O'Connor deep at the stand side and Mannion deep on the far side, but they have to put in Will Riley into the D-line. It's a good scrum by Wesley. The ball's at the back. Pym picks, plays Bradley. Bradley in behind to Cassidy. Cassidy with the missed pass out to O'Donovan. Randall steps inside of Riley. He's eventually brought down inside the Buccaneers half. Bradley's late at scrum half, but he's there in time. Oh, it's a messy ball. McLean trying to pick it up with his shoelaces, but knocks it on. And we've an early kick-off, of course, in the league today. And we've just got the half-time score in for that one. Banbridge are beating Old Belvedere 17 points to 8 at half-time. Wesley with a big shunt here. Have they turned this ball over? The ball is out. It's knocked on by Buccaneers. It's advantage to Wesley. Wesley have it. Offside by Buccaneers here, surely. No. O'Connell says play on. Wesley still have it. McGann at first receiver. Missed to Pym. Bradley now goes on the rewind. Will Fay again looking to carry ball. Bradley to Cassidy. Cassidy plays Moitier in the centre. Wesley moving up towards that Buccaneers 22. Cassidy now looks to go wide to O'Donovan. O'Donovan to Malloy. Malloy plays the inside pass. O'Callaghan barely holds on to it. O'Donovan with the goal clean. Cassidy, show and go himself, steps one, but is brought down. Wesley have width here now if they can use it. O'Donovan thinks about the kick. Pops off to Randalls. Randalls looks to cut it himself. Fay cleans. Pym with the pullback pass to Malloy. Malloy looks to sidle inside. He steps the fullback. Malloy scores under the post. Here comes the hot stepper. Alex Malloy is back and he's in under the posts. What a great score there, a late dummy give by Pym, and it gets recycled to Malloy, who uses those lightning quick feet to sidle his way through one tackle, then step Mannion the full back and get in under the posts. Magnificent work by Malloy. Cassidy now looks to add the extras in front of the posts and does so ably. So Wesley now have opened up a bit of a lead here. 19 points to 0 in Donnybrook. Okay, heads are down as Buccaneers look to come and retake this ball. Hanley now gets us underway. This time he goes shorter to the line, but the wind is going to catch that and push it all the way out. Wesley pointed halfway and say, "We'll have a scrum, sir." So Wesley will get the game back underway with a scrum in the halfway. We'll just see how we set up. So Malloy is standing at 0 directly behind the scrum. You've got Deegan and Randalls to one side, and then we have Cassidy, O'Donovan and O'Callaghan on this side. Nobody at a striking full back line. So Bradley with the feed to the feet of Pym. Malloy is coming short side here. Malloy at first receiver, plays Cassidy. Cassidy on the switch to O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan's brought down by the first tackler, the Bucks centre. Now McLean with the carry. Oh, Cassidy, oh, it's just lost by O'Callaghan on that inside pass. So Buccaneers now trying to get an exit out of here. Just Josh O'Connor on the blind for Buccaneers. Hopkins looks to put in. Wesley with a big shove here, trying to take it against the head. It's spilled at the base by the 8. Knock on after it's spilled at the base by Kieran Booth, the Connacht senior provincial player. Slaps on the back all around by the Wesley pack. Just looking at the body language of some of the Bucks players, they need a bit of a spark from somewhere here. Who's going to be the player who's going to put their hand up and create that spark? So now Wesley have gone, everybody is inside the scrum. There's nobody on the blind wing, but O'Connor has to stay back and cover it just in case. O'Connor's now deep at the 15. Bradley gets ready with the put in. It's a better scrum for Buccaneers this time. Ball's at the base. Pym. Oh gosh. Pym, of course, picks to go, but it's a wonderful tackle by Frank Hopkins. Just gets the arm in and stops at offload, causing the knock on. Don McLean just trying to G the troops up for this scrum. The Antipodean back row is settling well in Wesley this year. First half of the season he was pretty much on the bench, but he's forced his way into the starting 15. Hopkins puts it in. It's a much better scrum. This time it's picked. It goes backwards. Oh, unlucky by O'Callaghan as he rues his look on that one. It was a knock on in the tackle. Good pick by Booth, but he was pretty much hit straight away. Booth, of course, one of the two senior players with Buccaneers from Connacht. The other, of course, Matt Burke in the front row. So we have a scrum to restart here. Boot at 8, with Josh O'Connor standing directly behind Hanley, the 10 for Buccaneers. What have they got up their sleeve here? Hopkins to Hanley. Hanley plays Hawkshaw. Hawkshaw on the pull back to Josh O'Connor, but he's tackled straight away by Deegan and deemed to be held in the tackle and gets up illegally. Wesley will restart with a penalty here. Calls from the line to say take your 3, but Cassidy doesn't hear them. He's coming to the corner. And Wesley will start with a line out about 12 metres in front of the Buccaneers line. Players have backed themselves here, so they've got to deliver. Dummy to the tail again. This time it's Moitier up at 2 who secures. Great counter ruck by Buccaneers, but Wesley have managed to slip it through. McLean with the pick. Bradley. It's backwards by Gleeson. Pushed backwards again by Moitier. It's play on. Bradley has it. Cassidy at 9 to Pym. Cassidy still playing 9. Oh, that ball went very much backwards. Bradley's back in the clean-up spot. Gets out of the first tackle. Fires it out to Harry Noonan, it looks like to me. And it's a penalty again for Wesley. From the side by Buccaneers. Moitier just refixing his boot. And Cassidy sends us down the line again. This time a little bit closer, about 10 from the Bucks line. Noonan readies. Again, it's the same throw to the front. Ball is spilled backwards, but Randalls looks to get on it coming off his wing. It's a great clean there, but deemed illegal by Malloy. Deegan, apologies. Hanley now moves Buccaneers back up the pitch, but they're still in deep in their own half. Hanley pulled back by Galvin, but he has to take it in. Plays Mannion on the short line. Mannion still on his feet, looking to go. Riley in with the clean. Again, a tip out. Hanley plays O'Connor. O'Connor has to clean up. O'Connor's going backwards. Mannion clears the ball down the line. O'Callaghan has it. He's got clear grass in front of him. He looks to split the two backs. Deegan over the first tackler. It's a rewind. McLean looks to go on the line, but is pushed out. Last ditch tackle there by Fitzgibbon at 13. Noonan now just looking for a bit of treatment. Howard, the younger of the brothers. And Will Fay also down getting some running repairs in midfield. Nothing serious on both players, it looks like. Also, not a bad opportunity to take a break. The tempo of this game has been absolutely phenomenal. So while the players get some running repairs and take a break, we'll just hear a word from our sponsors.
Your next move matters, so why not move better? Start your move to permanent TSB today. Apply in-app for our award-winning current account and visit our Moving Bank online hub to guide you through the next steps. If you're ready to move, we're ready for you. So don't just move bank, move better. Choose permanent TSB.
And we're back. Again, massive thank you to our live streaming title sponsor, Permanent TSB. Download the Permanent TSB app and start to make the right move today. Again, huge thanks to Permanent TSB whose support means we couldn't bring you these streams every weekend from home this season. So we have Ruben Pym on water duty today, just giving some words of wisdom as well to the players. So we'll restart here with a Buccaneers line out as Oisin Dolan gets ready to put in. And again, it's taken by Danny Quilter at 7, but sacked straight away by Wesley. Again, the big Buccaneers 8 of Kieran Booth with the carry. Back to Manley with the kick. Straight under O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan plays Malloy. Malloy now with the deep kick, pushing it all the way to the line. A wonderful 50-22 by Alex Malloy. What can't this man do? Unbelievable stuff. Great kick by Malloy. There's a palpable, oh, and it's a penalty for dissent against Buccaneers. Scrum is called by Old Wesley for the penalty. Then the Buccaneers captain, Martin Staunton, in just having a word with the referee. The referee wasn't happy at all with the reaction of Danny Quilter there. So he's just explaining, don't get in my ear. And then Hogan O'Connell setting the mark early here. There's a palpable intake of breath Anytime Alex Malloy gets the ball deep in the backfield, nobody knows what he's going to do. So Wesley now with the scrum to get us going again. So again, Tommy's on the inside of Cass here. No winger on the blind for Wesley. And the centres are standing in a straight line. There's a straight line of Malloy, Donovan and Deegan. Now they spread out wide. Out to Cassidy. Cassidy picks, looks to go himself, spins around the first tackle, brings it right up to the line, they're a yard short. Bradley. I can't see who that was. Cronin Gleeson with the try. Gleeson, our first receiver, powers his way over. That is Wesley's fourth try of the first half and the bonus point secured. Cassidy now looks to add the extras in front of the posts and does so. Bread and butter, of course, to Cassidy, a kick like that. So Wesley now have opened up a 26-0 lead here in this game as we approach the closing stages of the first half. Michael Hanley to get us back underway here for Buccaneers. Going deep, Deegan's under this one. Deegan with the kick. Sends it into the stand. Brings play right back up to halfway. Good decision by the touch judge. Always called the halfway mark on the line. Gives it an easier gap for the referee to manage. So Oisin Dolan now waits. Danny Quilter, the 7, has been the favoured target of the line-out so far today. Can't see any different here now. Goes to the tail. And it's taken by Sean O'Connell. Dolan now at the back of that maul with the ball. Plays Hopkins. That was Hawkshaw at first receiver. Again. Big carry there by the 6 O'Connell. Great feat by the 13 Connor Fitzgibbon. Buccaneers now still going down the short side here. It's a huge hit by Pym on the captain Staunton. Ball is popped loose off of O'Connell. Gleeson dummies the carry. It's a big looping pass out by the prop to O'Donovan. O'Donovan still his feet. Plays Randalls. Randalls takes it into contact. Wesley are there. Harry Noonan now tries to get his hands loose, but he can't. He needs a quick ball. Cassidy carries. Oh, wonderful step inside by the back row. Don McLean, will he go all the way? Yes, he will. What a try by McLean. A wonderful step inside, and then just sheer power to get over the line. Unbelievable score by the Aussie back row. This is truly unbelievable stuff here today from Old Wesley. And Don McLean picking up his second try of the afternoon. And we still have time to go in this first half. There will be a restart. There is time on the clock. Again, what you're seeing on screen is not stopped, whereas the referee is, of course, stopping their clock. Cassidy with the extras. bringing it to 33 points to nil here for Wesley as we approach half-time. I don't think any of the script writers could have seen this one coming as we started today's game. Hanley to get us back underway. What have Buccaneers got to answer? Hanley goes short this time. Pym is the receiver. It's well batted back by Josh O'Connor, but then it's knocked on by the second row, Fergus Galvin. O'Connor did well to get up there and get that ball. Won the contact in the air with Pym. O'Connor, of course, a former Wexford Wanderers Leinster Youth UCD player who's now in the second year of the Connacht Academy. A very, very hard running winger. Won the Interpros with the Leinster Youths in 2019 down in UL. Of course, he had Jamie Osborne at full back in that team, and when the two lads linked up, they were unstoppable. Okay, we'll restart here with a Wesley scrum. Probably about 2 minutes left in this first half. Smiles all around by Bradley as he comes to put in this ball. Now Pym looks to pick. Pym picks, plays Bradley. Bradley plays it in behind to Cassidy. Ooh, he's almost intercepted. O'Callaghan had to fight hard for that ball. Fay now at first receiver, still pumping the legs. Referee says release. Penalty against Buccaneers for not releasing. I think O'Connell is going to have a word here. There's been a few infringements in a row by Buccaneers. No, that's it. He's had enough. Yellow card for Buccaneers. It looks to me like it's possibly the winger, Will Riley. We'll check the number in a moment. And it is Will Riley, the winger. So 10-minute spell here now for Buccaneers, down a man. Wesley with the line out just outside of the Bucks 22. Ooh, dummy throw by Noonan. Yeah, it's spotted by O'Connell. It's going to be a free kick against them. To be fair, we can see that one from the gantry here. Bucks up to tap and go here. The hooker Dolan stands over it. This time they opt not to. It's given back to Hanley and told put us up the line. Hanley with the up and under, opts to keep it in play. Randalls gathers. Little chip kick himself, he goes in chase. Doesn't gather, but it's not knocked on. Ganzi chases back the scrum half Hopkins. Buccaneers recycle it. Ooh. And Hopkins says that's enough with the first half. Well, that's been an entertaining, exciting first half of rugby if you're a old Wesley fan. Buccaneers fans, I think, will have to scratch their head a little bit and go, what's plan B for the second half? I'm going to take a quick break, folks, have a quick drink of water, and we'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Oh, a bit colder today. Oh, come on. I shouldn't have eaten so late. Oh, I'd love a dog. When we get our own place, and we'll need a garden, I hope we've saved enough.
There may be a lot running through your mind right now, But when it comes to buying your home, we believe in permanent support. That's why, as well as guiding you through your application, our dedicated team will be working hard to give you mortgage credit approval in 72 hours. And when you do find the one, we'll be there every step of the way. That's permanent support. Start your journey home with us today.
Your next move matters, so why not move better? Start your move to permanent TSB today. Apply in-app for our award-winning current account and visit our Moving Bank online hub to guide you through the next steps. If you're ready to move, we're ready for you. So don't just move bank, move better. Choose permanent TSB.
We are Old Wesley. We are coaches and volunteers. We are kids of all years. We are designated drivers and honour strivers. We are training day drillers and last-minute thrillers. We are big match days. We are early Sundays. We are first to arrive, because we live to strive. We are part of rugby's history, chasing the next victory. We are a family in unity. We are your community. We are pounding heart rates. We are lifelong teammates. We are stories told. We are heart and soul. We are glory days. We are every day. We are rugby giants and post-match pints. We are chest-proud medal. We are every level. We are mums, girls and dads, and do dare lads. We are sponsors and winners and believing grinners. We are here to compete until we are dead on our feet. We are from here and there, tourers extraordinaire. We are power and pace, and bruised bone face. We will always thus be the spirit of rugby. We are here because of you, and because of your unwavering support. Thank you. 130 years, a club for life.
And we're back. Well, that's been one hell of a first half. We haven't seen a 5-try first half for Old Wesley in some time. And of course, Buccaneers will be restarting the first 9 minutes of the second half with 14 players, with winger Will Riley in the bin. Of course, Riley, a member of the Connacht Academy and also the former Leinster under-18 from Laois. So we're about to get things underway here with Eddie Hogan O'Connell to get us underway for the second half. He's had his refreshments delivered at halftime by the great Nigel Correll, of course retired from refereeing last season. So lots of smiles from the Wesley players as we start the second half, and shouts of "let's go" from Martin Staunton on the Buccaneers side, trying to G up his players. We do have some quick halftime scores as we restart here. It is St Mary's 8, Malone 7, City of Armagh 17, UCC 8. There are two more half times that came in. So Cassidy to get us underway. Cassidy goes short. It's secured and taken, but by Buccaneers. Great take there by Danny Quilter, but he was tackled in the air. So that's great distance there from the kick by Hanley. Michael Hanley, of course, the young 10 here for Buccaneers today. Stolen gets ready to restart here with a line out. Call comes in from Matt Burke. Oh, Hawkshaw absolutely goes through that gap. Wesley have to scramble back in D. It's a good carry around the corner by the 7. And the ball just spins out just wide. Pressure there from the Wesley defense. Okay, we'll grab our breath here. Much more livelier start by Buccaneers in this second half. Again, just on the conditions here for those watching at home. It's very much a dry day today, not much of a wind here in Donnybrook to talk about. Absolute chalk and cheese from last week. Again, it's a Buccaneers penalty, sacking in the line out. Danny Quilter throws the arms up to say, who, me, what? Cassie now gets a chance to work Wesley up, back up the pitch. So the Noonans have a little chat, deliver the message. Howard has the ball now, he's ready to go. Don McLean at scrum half for this line out. Oh, it's taken by Buccaneers. Burke goes back and gathers it. It's out to O'Connell, back to Hanley. Hanley plays the 8. Kieran Booth. Kieran's been busy at carries today. Now back around the corner to Matt Burke. Goes deep to the full back. Correction, Hawkshaw, the centre. Oh, Hopkins spots a half gap, goes to take it, but that door's closed pretty quickly. Ball's now out to Galvin. Missed tackle there by Moitier. Galvin managed to maintain possession. Big carry there by Staunton, the captain. Ball is out to Hanley. Plays the inside line to Josh O'Connor. Josh loses it in contact. Will Fay has picked it up. Fay is still on his feet and going. Offloads to McLean. But our referee, Eddie Hogan O'Connell, brings it back for a scrum. Again, while we catch our breath, Kieran Booth is down just getting some treatment. Do give us a like and a follow on YouTube, please. It does greatly help us bring these streams to you for free every week. And remember, you'll get notified if you give us a follow when we publish new videos of highlights during the week and some shots of other teams. And again, we must give a shout out to the thirds who are in O'Connell Cup action tomorrow at 3 o'clock over in Terranure, after devastating defeat in the league final last weekend. So make sure you get out and give the threes a bit of support tomorrow in Terranure over in Lakelands at 3 o'clock. And of course the fifths were due out there as well, but they've been given a walkover in the first round of the Mooring Cup. And another busy weekend. Sadly, the Forts League final against the Tullamore Seconds fell victim to the weather, and the pitch was deemed unplayable this morning in Tullamore. So the Forts, I believe, are having a bonding session, I believe they're calling it this afternoon. But to me, it just looks like good old-fashioned pints. But hopefully they'll go again next weekend in search of their first league title in a number of years. Good crowd here today. Balconies full as always, and nice few groups of people dotted around the ground and a couple of hundred in the stand. So Bradley gets ready to get us underway with a feed to the scrum. Picked by Pym. Passes to Bradley. Bradley plays Malloy in behind. Malloy carries to Randalls. Randalls with the nudge ahead. Malloy's after it. He gathers. Malloy's through the gap. He's going to go all the way himself. Alex Malloy gets his second of the day. A wonderful kick by Randalls. Forced the defender to commit. Stepped inside and on he went. A 2-try day by Alex Malloy. And his number one fan, Stuart McAvoy, wasn't here to see it. I'm sure Stewie's tuned in the production booth of Virgin Media. So Cassidy now looks to add the extras. Quick run up over the black spot, job done, 2 more. So now that brings the scoreline to 40 points to 0 for Old Wesley. Buccaneers have been getting in good positions, but they just haven't been managing the possession correctly once they get down there. That's it. Big collection there on the wing. Apologies, folks. I missed that kickoff. I was trying to fix the clock on the screen. It's now correct. We're 44 minutes into this game. This whole one-man band thing is quite tricky when you're streaming on your own. Okay, so we'll restart here with a Buccaneers scrum as Hopkins gets ready. And of course, we still have Will Riley in the bin for Buccaneers, down to 14. And it's a big shove, huge shove by Buccaneers. It's a quick tap and go by Hopkins. But Eddie Hogan O'Connell says, not from the mark, come back. Where was that scrum all day for Buccaneers? They certainly have corrected things at scrum time. This looks to go deep, but he's not going to find touch. O'Callaghan has it. O'Callaghan sends it back up. Oh! And it's mishandled by the 9 Hopkins. We'll restart from the exact same position we were 60 seconds ago with a Wesley scrum. Let's see how to handle this one. I hope it was just a lapse in concentration. And we've another half time in from around the grounds. Highfield are 7-all with Nace. So Bradley now ready with the put in. Much better scrum from Old Wesley. Bradley's going to pass from the base to Cassidy. Cassidy out to Donovan. Donovan plays Malloy, who plays O'Callaghan. Randalls now looks to go around the outside. He has support inside. Malloy is getting to the next level, but he's tackled. Oh, and it's not from the back door on the clean by Bradley. A certain try there from Old Wesley, but the clean wasn't right. But again, a great bit of starter play from Old Wesley. The back line really seems to be connecting here today. And we're going to see a sub introduced. So the Buccaneers 6, Sean O'Connell has been called ashore. And replaced by 21 Saul O'Carroll. So I'm not sure what's going on there. So Bucks obviously happy to go one down the pack. That's definitely going to be a penalty against Moitier, grabbing the arm in the line out. Again, a great take by Danny Cruiser, who's been the target of choice at line out today for Buccaneers. So again, Bucks having to bring on Saul O'Carroll on the wing and taking off 6 Sean O'Connell. Okay, so we'll restart with the Buccaneers line out. Oh, he just got a finger to it, Moitier. Dolan with the carry. Big carry there by the Connacht pro, Matt Burke. Mannion looks to set Will O'Reilly free. O'Reilly, of course, just back onto the park. So, with that, we've also got Fionn MacDonald, 18 on. So Will Fay, try-scoring appearance by Fay today, leaves the support of the home crowd. And in comes Josh O'Hare. So Josh's dad earlier walking around Collie. Josh, of course, from Dundalk, first year with Wesley this year, another former Leinster youth. And on the fringes of Leinster A squads. Bradley with the feed. Plays direct to Malloy. Malloy back to Cassidy. Cassidy with the long ball out to Randalls. Randalls with room on the outside. Looks to take on Riley. Riley gets the pass in. And a great counter by Riley. Great work there by the wing. Will Riley. Great tackle and a great counter. And of course it's a penalty for playing the ball on the deck by Randalls. Hogan O'Connell now calling in McGann saying, look, there's been a couple of penalties now, you need to watch what you're doing. Cut it out. So Mannion now this time looks to get some room down the line. Mannion, of course, son of the great Noel. But I think Noel will definitely admit Stephen has got slightly better feet than he did back in the day. Stephen, of course, having won a senior cup with Garbally College back in 2018 when Garbally did the double in Connacht. No. So Dolan gets ready here. Josh O'Hare is the front. Again, it goes to Quilter at 7. Bucks look to get them all going here. Wesley have stopped at first phase, but now it's creeping in pitch. Wesley need to be careful now and not give away a penalty here. Stopped the second time. Referee says use it, but it's going again. Hopkins has it. Plays Mannion, who's in at 10. To Will Riley. Will Riley puts a little chip in behind, and it runs out over the line. So we have Michael Hanley is now off. You have Stephen Mannion in at 10 for Buccaneers, it seems. and Saul O'Carroll has moved to full-back. Correction, Will Riley's moved to full-back and Saul O'Carroll is on the wing. Pym with the take. Wesley now look to set up their own maul to move it out. And it's still going. Dom McLean takes it. Dom is still going. Dom is still on his feet. He's past the halfway. He's now up to the 10-metre line. That ball is there. It was open play, he says. Wesley still have it though. Now the penalty comes. Again, a phenomenal run by Dom McLean. He had Noonan in support. Not sure if he heard him, but he possibly should have used him before the first bit of contact. Mannion now looks to put Connacht back inside the Wesley half. Ball is brought just up to the 10-metre line. And again, we've another couple of subs happening here. David Poff is coming on, probably he's coming on at centre for Owen Deegan. And we have Dylan Bulger coming on for Oisin Dolan. Correction, no, Dolan is staying on. It is Matt Burke coming off. Crooked in there by Buccaneers. So that sub was actually James Kelly for Matt Burke. Burke, the Connacht senior player. As we restart here. So David Poff, of course, on at centre for Owen Deegan. This will be Poffy's 90th AIL cap. So Wesley now, get it. Pym has it at the tail. He picks. He plays Bradley. Bradley in behind. Donovan straight to the wing to Randalls. Randalls looks to use pace again. Randalls puts it on the boot. Josh O'Connor is playing at full-back. He's gathered it. He's trying to dance his way out of defence. It's a big carry here. Now Hopkins will look to box his way out of trouble. Hopkins moves it to the line and it's straight out. Safe hands of Morgan Lennon. There's a few dark clouds starting to gather here in Donnybrook. I think we could be in for a shower before the end of this game. And the wind has got a little bit chillier. Still not much of it though. This is a very long line out. Yeah, that's always going to be a free kick. Wesley, you've got to speed up that pace. That's 2 or 3 free kicks now against them day at line out time. Very wise words from someone in the crowd there. Don't over elaborate it, Wesley. I couldn't have said it better myself. So now Hopkins plays Mannion at 10. O'Donovan looked for the interception, but got the knock on. It's a chase by O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan gets his hands on it. Calls a high from the stand. O'Donovan now has it. It's going to be a long arm place here by O'Donovan. Wesley get the ball back. Bradley's there. Feeds Gleeson. Gleeson hits the first man and pumps the legs. He is down. Buccaneers must release. Harry Noonan at first receiver. Takes it into contact. It takes 3 to bring him down. O'Donovan with the pick himself. Ties in more defenders. Surely there's got to be room on the outside here if they use it. Gleeson again at first receiver. This time it's Pym. I'm not sure what was the problem there. We look for the signal from Hogan O'Connell. It's a quick tap by Buccaneers though. Hopkins plays it out to Hawkshaw. Yeah, it's going to be a high tackle against O'Donovan. Don't think there's any malice in it. He hit him and he just slid up as Hawkshaw went down. Hogan O'Connell's having a quick chat with his touchy. I don't think there was anything in that. I think he hit him fairly, but as the player fell, he just slid up. No, he's going to his pocket here, is he? He is indeed. It's going to be a yellow card for Jod. Wesley are going to be down to 14 for the next 10 minutes. A high tackle is a high tackle, I guess. So Mannion now stands with the ball in his hand, looking to push Buccaneers back up the pitch. He hasn't got a lot of length in his kicks so far today, but he's made sure of them all. And again, much the same with that one, moves it up to the 10-metre line, still in his own half, but he made sure of finding touch. Now, Hopkins plays Mannion into the centre to O'Connor. And O'Connor's still going. Plays Hopkins. Hopkins now in at the next level. It's last-ditch tackle stuff here by Old Wesley. They're trying to stop the offload. They have managed it. Hawkshaw plays it out to the wing. And it's Mannion who's going to go in the corner for a very well-deserved and earned try by Buccaneers. So Wesley now readying two more subs. We're going to see Owen Monaghan come in and Sam Kenny as Mannion stands over this conversion. And it just passes over the face of the goal, just drifts wide. So Wesley now bringing on from the bench, as I said, Sam Kenny and Owen Monaghan. And of course, over the last couple of minutes, we have seen the introduction of Keith Kavanagh as well for Gary Bradley. So Cronin Gleeson and Don McLean are off. Big carry there out of D by Ryan O'Meara, the sub for Buccaneers. As the rain starts to fall here in Donnybrook, Mannion looks to step and go himself. He's scragged down by Alex Malloy. Buccaneers have the ball here just outside. Galvin's in at 9. Galvin plays again O'Meara. Hopkins to Mannion. The ball is there, it's playable. The ball is just spilled in the wet. As I said, the rain has started to come down here in Donnybrook. I'm getting a few production notes in from some of our viewers at home. As it's a one-man band, I always welcome anybody who wants to come and give a dig out on a Saturday. You're more than welcome to come up and give me a hand here. But I do also appreciate your production notes from our viewers. Not going to mention any names. You know who you are. So some running repairs going on. Of course, Wesley are playing with 14 men at the moment. Man in the bin. So Wesley will start this with a 7-man pack, bringing on taking off the back row in the last number of minutes to get some more in the centres. And again, it's a free kick. Kavanagh thinks about going quickly, but decides against it. Cassidy now with the big up and under. Lots of hang time on that one. Will O'Reilly's having to come in to take it. Takes in the air. Perfectly timed tackle by Pym. Stops him in his track. Wesley are going to counter this ball. They've gotten it. It's a great counter. McGann has it. It's a little bit messy out there. Malloy couldn't hold on to it in the wet. It's gone forward though. That rain is starting to come pretty heavy. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but it's a fairly heavy shower here in Donnybrook. Conditions, and the ball is getting a little bit slippy. Again, Wesley will scrum here with just 7 in the pack. Having got O'Donovan in the bin, they opted to take off a back row to put on a centre. So no 8 here for Wesley. It'll be interesting to see if Buccaneers try and get a scrum penalty here. Yeah, they're keeping it in. They're looking for that scrum penalty. But Wesley are staying down. No, scrum penalty is coming. Smart play there by Buccaneers. It's about 3 minutes left on the bin here. A little bit under 2 maybe actually. Again, Mannion goes for distance, but he doesn't find the line. O'Callaghan's underneath it. O'Callaghan sends it back up. He hasn't found touch either. It's back in to Mannion. Again, Mannion plays O'Mara. Big carry by O'Mara. He's been very aggressive when he's carried since he came on. Ball's gone backwards. Knocked on a second time, no. Again, cleaned up there by Rory Byrne. Box to Malloy in the backfield. What will Malloy do here? Takes his time, and he just has a big kick downfield. Riley is underneath that one. Riley sends it back, but it's a shallow kick. It's taken well by Cassidy. Ball is there for Kavanagh. Kavanagh plays Pym. Pym looks to step inside, and he does. Kavanagh now sees a little bit of space in behind. Randalls is on the chase, as is Poff. It's a big shot there. Wesley again going for the counter. Ball is out. And it's another penalty. Wesley, you've got to keep their discipline when they're in the 22 like that. That's 2 cheap easy outs for Buccaneers. So the hot stepper Alex Malloy has been called ashore, and Wesley now are releasing. So that's the sin bin over. So Malloy will come off, and we will get Josh back on. John will be back on here, and we've also got Rob Loftus coming on for Harry Noonan. So that's all of the Wesley bench are now on the park. About 15 minutes to go here in the game. And Wesley now will have to defend the line out just inside of the Buccaneers half. So Dolan now waits. Wesley will have that. Pym picks it up, steps through the first line, little outside pass. Wesley will re-go with the scrum here. So a new front row now of Rob Loftus, Howard Noonan and Sam Kenny. And Randall's in at back row. So Donovan's not out of the bin, apologies. Wesley here, looking for the scrum penalty, but it's out. Monaghan with the big carry. Cassidy stands at 0. Oh, he's going to get caught in the backfield. He needs to be super careful here. Kavanagh, best decision here is probably to box it towards the line. Kavanagh boxes it towards the line. Randalls is in chase. Randalls plays it back to Noonan. Oh, and it's just a knock on off the first. So Don McLean now comes back on. So Jod will stay off. Don McLean is back on. The yellow card is over. And now we'll see Cassidy's just limping here. Some concern for Cassidy, but he's okay. So the rain is still falling here in Donnybrook, but it's a little bit lighter than it was. Wesley restart with a scrum inside the Buccaneers half. Full time in Old Belvedere, and it's 27-27 between Old Belvedere and Banbridge. It's an Old Wesley penalty. And I think that is a 2-point draw, if I'm correct, for Old Belvedere. I do believe they scored 4 tries. Yes, they did. That's a 2-point draw there for Belvo. Which will move them to 54. And create a bit of space between them and Buccaneers if the score stays the same here. So, Howard Noonan now trying the ball off. Up in the middle to Moitier. Wesley looked to maul this. They found a little pocket. Wesley are still going here. Ball is recycled. Offside by Buccaneers. O'Connell says play on. Sam Kenny on the carry. McLean again looking for work. Referee's not happy. Players down injured. We're just going to turn away the camera for a moment and we'll hear a word from our sponsors.
Your next move matters, so why not move better? Start your move to permanent TSB today. Apply in-app for our award-winning current account and visit our Moving Bank online hub to guide you through the next steps. If you're ready to move, we're ready for you. So don't just move bank, move better. Choose permanent TSB.
And welcome back, folks. All seems to be okay with Fionn McDonald. Just the referee stopping on precautionary grounds there. The correct thing to do. And again, a massive thank you to our live streaming partner here, Permanent TSB. Download the Permanent TSB app and move better today. So Murphy Sweeney now has come on for Buccaneers. And we have also Fergus Galvin coming back on. So Sweeney Murphy coming on for Hopkins at 9. And Fionn MacDonald coming off just a precaution. And we have, as I said, Fergus Galvin coming back on. Restart with a Wesley scrum, just in front of the 5 metre line. Kavanagh waits on the feed. Ball is at the back, it's at Pym's feet. Pym plays Kavanagh. Kavanagh with the long looping ball out to Randalls, but it's just forward. So Dylan Bulger, the last of the Buccaneers subs, is coming on, replacing Oisin Dolan. Dolan's had a good enough day, decent enough darts all day. Got through a few carries as well. So it's going to be an exit scrum here for Buccaneers. Of course, Will Riley, a 9 by trade, started on the wing today, has gone into 9 with Murphy Sweeney on the wing. Feeds back. It's a great clearance kick there by Mannion. Brings play right up to the halfway. As we're inside the last 10 minutes here, folks, probably about 7 left. Just a little bit ahead on the on-screen clock. Wesley will restart with a line out. Short line out here by Wesley. 5 men. Pym at the challenge at 2, but gets it out. Wesley with the rewind here. Kenny plays in behind. Monaghan steps through the gap. He was trying to get it inside him, but there was a bit of traffic. Kenny again, our first receiver. Carries through the tackle. Kavanagh to Cassidy. Cassidy, it's a knock on. Malloy plays the kick, but the referee's whistle is gone. Ball is a little bit slippy. I don't know if you saw it on camera. It was a very, very heavy shower here about 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. So that's the last we'll see of Staunton, the Buccaneers captain today, as he's called ashore. So Riley with the feed, has to go digging for that ball. It's penalty, Wesley whipping the scrum, not keeping the bind. And Mannion with the kick, just outside the Wesley 22. So into the last 5 minutes of the game here in Donnybrook. It's been an enjoyable afternoon. Very hard for Wesley to keep up that first half tempo all game though. Now Bucks look to more, but it's a great sack by Wesley. Referee says it's illegal though. Mannion plays the short line. Riley plays out to Josh Murphy. Josh Murphy past the first man, still on his feet to the next level. Ball is just spilled just forward, but we're going to come back for the penalty on the far side. for Wesley sacking illegally. And we have another full time in from the division. So it's City of Armagh 24, UCC 20. So City of Armagh will extend their lead by at least 4 points at the top of the division. It'll bring them to at least 61. With Old Belvedere going to 54 today. So that will actually give City of Armagh the league. Congrats to all those in City of Armagh. And again, while I was getting those scores, Wesley did receive a second yellow card. So it was a yellow card for Rob Loftus for that illegal sack. And it's a score for the sub hooker for Buccaneers, Dylan Bulger. And Mannion snaps at the kick, sends it wide. I get a sense they want to go quickly. Buccaneers are trying to get a bonus point, 4 bonus point tries out of this. So that brings the score to 40 points to 10. And another full time just in, Malone 29, St. Mary's 13. So great fight from the bottom two teams in the league today. That's sent deep. Murphy gathers, sends it high and long. Bobbled backwards by Malloy. Malloy kicks it out. That's it, full time. A great get back, get right win by Old Wesley today. It just wasn't Buccaneers Day, I'm afraid, but an absolute first half blitz by Old Wesley sees them come out on top of this one, 40 points to 10, and still in the hunt for that elusive promotion playoff spot. We send, again, if my maths are correct, we send our congratulations to City of Armagh. Well done on being crowned league champions today. I'm sure there'll be a few bottles drank in the Orchard County tonight. But again, thanks for joining, folks. That may be our last home live stream of the season. We'd like to thank Permanent T, our official live stream partner, and we encourage all of our fans, if possible, to get out to Naas next week and support the team in their last league game as they go in the hunt for that promotion playoff spot. Thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate it. And again, don't forget to give us a follow and a like on YouTube. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. I've been Tom O'Brien. You've been viewers. Thanks very much.